Good morning everyone. Well, that was an experience last night. We've had both the stand fans on full blast, the windows open as far as it will go, and it was like Satan's cave in here. It was so hot. As we arrived, as we drove up, I said to Gary, look, every single window is open on the whole building. And we thought, that's not a good sign. But oh my God, it was hot, wasn't it?
It's warm.
So anyway, we're just packing up the last bits. Gary's going to pop off now and he's going to go and pack up the last bits.
Bye.
But the other thing, I mean, it's not bad for a budget place to stay, but the other thing is this noise, and I don't know if you can hear this, but this thing up here, oh my God, it is so loud. So you have to make sure that you've got the bathroom light off and the door shut, because unless the door's shut, it will still keep going. They've also said about closing the door because the fire alarm, which is up there, is very sensitive. But I mean, you know, it's a budget hotel, it is what it is, and it does for one night. And we aren't up quite as well. I was up early, Gary slept in a bit, but we're almost on time, so it's a first for us. So I'm going to, everything's like packed back up again, so Gary's just getting the cooler box together, and then we're going to jump in the car, go over to the terminal and hopefully grab a coffee, because I really need a coffee. Right, we'll catch you when we're there, or in the train, or wherever. Say goodbye, Gary.
Bye.
Happy soul. We're just in the car, eventually, packing some bits up, because somebody, and I won't mention who, somebody last night said, I'll tuck the car key on this shelf next to the bed, and I said, don't put it there, you'll forget it. No I won't, no I won't. Just got down to put our key in the box, just got out to the car, and I said, got the car key? No, it's still on the shelf next to the bed.
Yeah, that's where I meant it to be.
So I've had to go back into reception, they've had to give me a brand new key, and I've had to go all the way back up to the room to get that. Oh, honestly, what is he like?
That's not too bad, so I left the driving licence at home and a car key in the hotel room.
Yeah, so things usually come in threes if you've got anything else.
I lost my mind years ago, so that's three then, isn't
it? Yeah, that will do. Oh my God. So our early start is getting later and later. But hopefully we'll still get, I mean, we're not going to get an earlier train now, but hopefully I'll have a chance to get there and have a coffee, because that's what I really need at the moment. Naughty boy, aren't you, Gary?
Yeah, that's because of that stupid wake-up call. I woke up at 5, wide awake. You said go back to sleep, so I did, and then didn't wake up again.
Yeah, he woke up at 5 o'clock.
And she did like a bloody apprentice on me. Wake up, get up, get up.
Well, I did try and wake you once.
Your face has just rung up, said the cars will be outside 20 minutes.
I did wake him up once, and then he went, you're all right, so I got in the shower, and he obviously went back to sleep. But he did wake me up at 5 to 5 this morning, because he wanted to watch the E-Type Jag drive off.
Yeah, I heard it, it woke me up.
And he opened all the curtains.
I heard the sound of a V12.
Oh. Anyway, we're going now. See you in a minute. Right, so we've been in the terminal, got our Starbucks, Gary's drunk his, and it was so busy in there. We didn't film in there because it was absolutely mobbed, wasn't it?
No, I counted them actually when you was in the toilet.
No, you didn't.
There was 11 people in there.
No, it was absolutely mobbed. We had struggled to find somewhere to sit, whereas normally it's like spot the person when we've been.
We had trouble finding somewhere not to sit.
Yeah, so and the queue for Starbucks, we kind of like Gary queued while I went to the toilet, then I queued while he went to the toilet, and then we still queued even longer. But so our train has been rescheduled apparently. We're not quite sure what the situation is, but there seems to be a big bunch of like about 3 or 4 trains right in the middle of the sort of ones that are on the board, which ours is part of, which have been rescheduled. So we're not overly sure what's going on there. So we never get on a train early, and we never get there. So yeah. I think we're going to make our way down shortly and find out what's going on. But anyway, so catch you on the train. Well, we're on the train and we're moving.
I'm not on the train, I'm on the track running now.
Yeah, I wish he was. It's driving me insane already. Moaning about everything. It's like a moaning old man. So that was a bit of a balls up. Why can we never get this train right?
Messed up again.
Yeah, why can we never get this train right? That was not my fault. That was not my fault.
You maybe put it in the wrong hole.
It was not my fault. We went through security as easy as anything, and then as we went to drive through, there was like the large vehicles, which like lorries and buses and large vehicles like big vans, which obviously isn't us. Then there was a blocked, hang on a minute. I'll get back to you after the announcement. Yes, so one road was blocked off, which we thought we should go down, and the only other one seemed to be Flexi Plus, but we thought, okay, we'll follow that bit and it must split as we get further down. And then we get to it and we've got cars behind us by then, and then we realise we're actually in the Flexi Plus row and we haven't got a code for it. So Gary's having to press the button. Yeah, he's pressing the button saying, sorry, I think we've messed up, we're in the wrong thing. So the guy said, that's all right, I'll let you through. And when you go through, go on the right hand side. So we said, okay. He said, yeah, just stick to the right. So we did, which was the Flexi Plus lane all the way down. So when we get to the end, we're thinking, well, right, the right hand, yeah, the right hand lane is Flexi Plus. There was a few vehicles in another lane, so we thought, well, maybe we'll join that lane instead. So we joined that lane, then we realised they were all large vehicles. So we're thinking, oh, so anyway, I went out and spoke to somebody, and a really nice guy called Jack, really helpful, and he said,
Captain Jack.
no, it wasn't Captain Jack, but honestly, he said, don't worry, he said it's a nightmare.
Jack, you're wrong lane. What do I do?
Yeah. So the young lady that was with him, she said that she said, I work here and I always end up in the wrong place. I said, well, we normally get given an earlier train and end up on one too later than the one we should have gone on. We've never yet got it right. I just don't understand. And he said, not a problem. He said, I'll tell you what I'll do. So he took down all the Flexi Plus barriers.
Well, it took about 6 of them now. Big enough to drive through.
Yeah, and got us to bump over the curb, which Gary then went into panic about. Oh, I've got to go over the curb with the car. Oh.
It was very low.
It was a lot. And I said, when he said, I'll take these down and you can bump over into this queue, and I'm saying, you won't like that. And he said, it's all right, it's all right. He said, it's only a low curb, it'll be fine. I'm thinking, oh my God. So anyway, we went on that, and we're now on the train. We're right next to the toilet. So we've had loads of people queuing up alongside of us.
Right.
So yeah, but we're on the train, and all of them are running a lot later than advertised. So this one we are on now, we've just set off and it is 9:23, and we've not long started, have we? We've been on the go for about 5 minutes, and this should have been the 8:45, or I think originally the 8:20, which they redone for 8:45. And it's obviously gone at about 9:20, and we should have been on the 9:20, but I think that, oh, God knows what time that's going to go, because he said that the next train after this one, because he said, I'll just get you on this train, it's easier. So we said, right, okay. And he said the next one after ours would have been, after the one we were getting on, would have been 9:50, so there was another hour, wasn't it? And I think that was several in front of the one we should have been on. I don't know.
We know what it's like to sit every hour.
Yeah.
We did it last time.
Yeah.
On the way home.
Yeah. When we should have been on one an hour earlier. But we're on the train now, so it's just I don't know. I don't know why we get it wrong every time.
I think it's probably just too simple.
Yeah.
It just goes wrong.
Or we're too simple. Oh dear. Okay, so we're in Calais. The sun is shining at the moment. The forecast for Disneyland Paris is rain, rain and more rain and cloud, and then it becomes sunny the day we get home. But we've been lucky in the past, haven't we, on occasion when it said that, and we thought, oh no,
every day it changed, didn't it?
Yeah, so fingers crossed it might be nice. But to be honest, it's been pretty hot out there the last couple of weeks, and when it's too hot you can't enjoy it anyway, so because you're always shade hopping. But yeah, it's sunny at the moment, so that's a good thing. So yeah, we've got, oh sorry, I'm in the way of the mirrors. Might help if Gary can see where he's driving.
Yeah, we'll put it in summer.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're en route, and we might stop en route, or we might just like go all the way, because we've had that break and we haven't had to drive obviously to Folkestone and then on this, we might just put our foot down and go and see how we go. But yeah, so far so good. So an hour and 34 minutes of our journey left to do. We have stopped at the Coeur de Horts, I think it is called, services, which is one of our favourites. And it's quite a big services, and it's got you know, restaurants.
Turn right, then bear left.
It's got restaurants and McDonald's and all that kind of thing, and Paul's boulangerie and things like that. So it's quite a good one, and a big picnic area outside. So we're going to stop there for a minute. We'd like to eat your sandwich. Hello, Gary. Trying to eat your sandwich. Getting a bit of a mess, aren't you?
Duck seems to have leaked.
It's quite nice here. We're sitting out in the picnic area. There's a restaurant there with an outdoor bit. Cars parked over there. Not a pretty sight. We appear to have attracted a few, not only the little sparrow, but a few crows. Right, so we're just about to get back on the road again, but we sat in the picnic area, and so again we sat on a bench under a tree because it was in the shade, and it's really hot at the moment. And they've got all these tiny little like caterpillar-y things, and they were just like dropping all over us, getting stuck in my hair, and yeah, so we moved from there. And then there was a cute little sparrow.
I think you better 3 of them.
Yeah, Gary kept saying they were in my sandwich, but you know. But yeah, then a little cute sparrow came, and we shouldn't really have fed it, I suppose, but we did.
Well, why not?
And
looking after nature.
Yeah, cheese and onion crisps and a bit of wrap. And then we saw some Belgian soldiers, and now we're just back on the road again. So that's a nice little place to stop. As I say, it's called Coeur de Horts. Don't know if I've said that right. I don't know what Horts means, but I know Coeur is heart. But it's got like a supermarket-y type, you know, sells a bit of everything type shop. Then it's got a McDonald's, a Paul's boulangerie, a table restaurant, a Franprix supermarket. Yeah, it's got quite a few things.
Easy drugstore.
And an Esso petrol station. And as I say, there's a picnic area as well, so you know, and there's a little kiddie sort of play area with swings and slides and stuff. So it's a good place. There's plenty of parking space, so it's a good place to stop. And it is about an hour and 38 minutes to Village Nature, so it's about an hour and a half from Disneyland Paris on the A1. Just been through the tolls, so obviously you collect your ticket further back and then you put it back in. A little bit of a surprise, just gone up. So it used to be about, well, we think it was 19-ish one way and 22 the other, and one way was always dearer than the other. I think it was 19 going and 22 coming back, but that's just gone up to 24.30, I think it was.
60 something.
Or 60. 24 something, just shy of 25, because it didn't give out receipts, it wasn't giving receipts. So that's the toll, it's gone up slightly. So. just arrived. It is incredibly humid, isn't it?
Yeah, very.
Yeah, it was very painless. You drive up, hopefully I've got some of the dash cam footage I can put on to show you, but you drive up to a little booth. They give you, show us your wristband, Gary. No, show us your wristband, Gary.
It's just like a faceless watch.
Yeah. So, and that's your key to get in to do everything and whatever. We can't get in the room till 4, so we have got to just chill out. You can take your vehicle up to outside your actual accommodation and leave it there for half an hour while you unpack. Then you have to bring it to a communal parking space for your area. We are in J, and so far it's looking very good. It's huge. We drove for ages. But yeah, so we're gonna go and see if we can get a drink or something for half an hour, then come back and unload, and then we'll show you our room. So we've just walked around and we've stopped outside Chez Munier, which is the patisserie. They've got some lovely cakes and things in there, but we've just stopped for a coffee. And Gary has now just discovered that oofs means eggs. So he's walking around, and what are you saying, Gary?
Really bad oofs. Really bad oofs. Really bad oofs.
So that's going to be his thing. He's going to say all holiday.
So get used to it, because there's going to be plenty of it.
Yeah. Well, we're just sitting here with some jazz music.
Yeah.
Nice.
Everybody likes jazz.
Yeah, so we're sitting here.
Jazz club.
Yeah. Chilling. It's really, really humid. Like really humid. Almost like Florida humid, isn't it? And it looks like there's going to be one hell of a big storm coming our way fairly soon. So we're just going to sit and drink these coffees and then go and unload the car and see what the place is like. But we'll take you for a walk round later, maybe. It's very, very big and very, very nice. It is so humid. We thought there was going to be a storm, so we thought we'd better try and come and get the luggage all in very quickly. But oh my god, excuse the state of me, I've got no makeup on, my hair's a mess, and I am just dripping. It is so hot, it's like being in an oven. But it's a bit of a mess because we've got stuff everywhere. I will do a room tour at the end like I normally do, but I just thought I'd give you a quick look round now. We've just, both of us have unpacked. Unfortunately, the lift is out of action, so we've had to lug everything up the stairs, which is not ideal, and it is like an oven in here. But I'm just going to take you for a quick walk round. Excuse all the mess and all the cases and everything everywhere. Gary's just going to move the car, because what you can do is you can park up. You've got a designated communal car park for each block, and ours is car park J. Our room is 4612. You can bring your car outside. 4 o'clock is the time you can get in. You can bring your car outside for 30 minutes while you unload. Then you have to take it to the communal car park, and it's not allowed back here again then until you depart. And again, you can have it for 30 minutes while you pack all your stuff, and you've got to be out at 10 o'clock in the morning. So anyway, I'll start. Let's go out here and start and come in. So your wristbands are your entry, so you just hold them against your door here, and that flashes green just like you would a key card. So as you come in, this here is the lounge area, and you've got a sofa. As I say, excuse all the mess, you've got a nice big mirror and your lights, nice big sofa there, coffee table. Over here you've got an armchair, television, telephone, nice shelf there. Gary's already utilised it as a wardrobe. You've got a dining room set here with 6 chairs, which you can't see because of all our rubbish, but there you go. And round here you've got the little kitchen area. So this was Gary's exciting thing, because this is the coffee machine we use at home, so he's happy because he's bought his coffee pods. You've got all your drawers with various bits and pieces in, a dishwasher which actually I've just opened and it's flooded at the bottom and it's very smelly, so I'm not sure how that's going to pan out, but we'll see. Hob, another coffee machine, toaster, kettle, obviously your sink. Then you've got other little cupboards and recycling bins and such like. Then you've got a full-size fridge here, microwave. There's other bits. You've got an extractor fan up there. The windows are a tilt window on that one. So a little compact kitchen, but it does the job. Socket down there. I don't know where other sockets are. We'll have to hunt them out. So yeah, that's basically as you come in the door. You've got the kitchen, you've got this bit. There's a socket there and a socket there. And then you come out onto the balcony. Now we overlook the volley courts here. So we haven't got the lake view, but you've got your outdoor table and chairs. And a couple of loungers, like deck chairs. But this is the view from our window. It's very lush and green. There we go. And obviously these doors open right up, which is quite good as well. So you've got two big patio doors to open. I've propped the front door open because we really need some breeze at the moment. As you come in the front door, there's this cupboard here, which has a safe at the top. And then you've got all your cleaning utensils and everything there, and obviously some hanging space. We might pop them in the spare bedroom, just while you've got some hooks here. So then we go through here, and this is the main bedroom. Huge, great window, which we were a bit worried was going to hit the television when we opened it, but that's a huge window. We're just trying to get some air in here. A very unsightly looking dawn in the mirror. Then you've got, again, these are just like cubby hole things. There. Little space there. Socket next to the bed there. Socket next to the bed there. Nice sized bed. And then you've got the television here, which is behind that window. So, nice big window. And then you've got these, which are quite cute. They're little log type hooks. So, from that bedroom, you go in here, and this has got, you've got your sink, heated towel rail, which I don't think we're going to need. And here is, I can open it. You've got a rainfall shower and one that you can hold freeform. So it's quite a big size shower. So that's quite small and compact, but the shower's quite large. Then you go into here, where you've got another vanity sink and your toilet, shelf for all your toiletries and everything. Another mirror. Then you go into here and you've got another towel rail, bath with the shower over, another sink. In here you've got a hairdryer. There are some toiletries here. Fair something shampoo. I can't actually see because I haven't got my glasses on. But there you go. You've got this, so that's all very nice. And then lastly is the second bedroom. So there's a cot here, which obviously we don't need. But this is your second bedroom with the two twin beds. And again, that's just cupboards, like cubbyhole cupboards. And looking out of the window here is where you can drop off to park your car. Over there, just about, you can see the big lagoon pool and everything. So, yeah, very nice. Just very hot. Very hot. So, yeah. But I'll do a proper room tour when we leave. Now I'm going to start to get unpacked so we can get changed into something a bit cooler because it is so hot. So this is something new for us. My dad, bless him, bought a DJI Osmo Pocket 2 and has lent it to us because it's easier to carry around than a great big heavy camera, and has lent it to us for this trip. Now, when I've got my contact lenses in, I can't see things close up without wearing glasses, so it could be interesting because I can't really see because the screen is so tiny. But we thought we'd just get it out and have a go and see what the footage comes out like. I don't know what the audio's like, don't know what the footage is like, but give it a go anyway. Right, so we have unpacked. We are, ooh, it's a bit slippy there. We've unpacked. We're very sweaty, hot, tired. We were going to possibly go into Disney Village tonight, but we've decided we're not going to. And I think we go this way. And so we've decided we're going to go to Vapiano's or somewhere and get something to eat and then just chill out for this evening and start afresh in the morning. But very impressed with the place so far, aren't we? The actual, oh, which side we're going? The actual room is very nice. The actual apartment is very big. It's just hot, but that's obviously not their fault. Ooh, where does this path lead to? There's so many little paths everywhere. We don't know where they go. But right. It's very nice here. Okay, I'm going to turn you round and take you for a little walk with us. We don't really know where we're going. It's so big. We did come here years ago when it first opened, just for an afternoon or a day or whatever it was, but
yeah.
Do you want to say something, Gary?
Yeah, I think I want to point out that I'm not actually wearing this hair as a joke. This actually really is my hair. It does go a bit curly and frizzy when it gets more humid, but,
and
I
warm.
can honestly say that this is the worst haircut I've ever had in my life.
Well, let's hope your hairdresser doesn't watch this.
Yeah, but I said, yeah, do this, do that, do this, do that, and
Yeah, it's not good.
big mistake.
It's really not good.
I think I could just left it. I think it looked better the way it cut.
Oh, and we're going to get run over by a golf buggy. Right, let's go across here. Right, so it's not very far from where we're staying to the main bit. Oh, little birdie. We've had a big... That's it. Still getting used to this camera. We had a big downpour and it's cooled off a little bit now, hasn't it? A little bit better. So look, I'll show you the lake.
Seems to be a random yellow chair thing going on in the front.
Yeah, Gary does like a yellow chair. Yeah.
You've actually got one in your apartment as well.
Yeah, so that's
6
the
chairs, one of them yellow.
that's the swimming pool lagoony area over there. This is where Gary walks off the edge and falls in. Yeah, I bet it isn't. I bet it's only that deep for that first bit. Right, let's go get something to eat. So the Franprix supermarket, we're going to have a look in there after we've eaten and see what they've got on offer. When we came years ago, it was really well stocked, so we're hoping it still will be. But we are hungry bunnies at the moment. Yeah, we're hungry bunnies at the moment, so I think we've had a long day and we need to go and
Yeah, it's always
eat.
been exhausting.
Yeah, I think it's just because we're getting old, isn't it?
Well, it's not just that. I mean, last night, was it?
Oh, I think...
Wherever we stayed, that Premier Inn, I mean,
Yeah.
it was quite tidy, but it was just unbearable.
I think the
hot.
thing is we did that to try and cut down on the travel time and to make us fresher for
Have a
today.
good night's sleep,
So we'd have a good night's sleep and
take
so
about
on.
90 miles off the journey.
Yeah, but
Which it
it
however.
did, but it was so hot we didn't sleep that it became a problem. So,
Plus, I left the driving license at home, so
yeah, and that added another like 80 minutes onto our journey. So, yeah. Right, let's go eat. Gary has just rescued the world's tiniest frog. Look, quick, 1, 2, 3. I don't think you can even keep your hands still. Can't even see it, look. No, I can't get it onto the... So Gary has just rescued the world's tiniest frog from off the floor. I don't know how he saw it, to be honest, but I have taken a little picture of it, so I'll try and insert that in a minute. But it was tiny. Anyway, we're not having much luck with the food. We've sort of walked around and yeah, looks like we're going to have to go back to Vapiano, even though it was very busy and very crowded. But that's the boulangerie where we had a coffee earlier. Yeah. So Vapiano's was really busy, so we decided to opt for a takeaway instead. So we're now back at the apartment. We're having a pizza salad. I bought myself a bottle of wine from a little tiny one from Prix from the supermarket, and it was the cheapest one I could get, and it's probably going to taste like vinegar. But we've got a pepperoni pizza and a side salad.